In this tutorial, we're going to fold an open triangle twist on a 8-fold triangle grid on a square. And this video is part of the Summer of Twists series, which means that you can check out the series welcome video if you're not familiar with this triangle grid. It also means that there's going to be a recommended tutorial to use this twist in the context of a repeating pattern at the end of the video. And you can sign up for email reminders, if you haven't already, at training.gatheringfolds.com/summer in order to get reminders about all 30 twists in the series. So, for the open triangle twist, I'm going to find the center of the paper. I'm going to outline a grid triangle next to the center. So I can't exactly center this twist because it doesn't have a grid intersection in the center. And I'm going to extend some of the edges of this triangle, and I'm going to make it so that I don't have two extensions from the same corner. So this one extended here, the next one will extend out here, and the next will extend out here. Next, I'm going to pick one of these lines, come one spacing further away from my target triangle, and I'll draw in blue for valley folds along these lines. Now, anything that I'm drawing here, you could do immediately with folds, because we're going to just, all of these lines are already on the grid. We're going to bring up all of the red lines as mountain folds, all of the blue lines as valley folds. We're going to make sure that everything is nice and secure, that all of the valley folds are actually on grid lines. And we're going to start pressing our pleats down. And notice I'm not pinching the edges, I'm not pushing it in, I'm just pressing the pleat down. And then I can press from the center out into the corners as my big triangle appears. So now you'll notice that these folds in the center got erased during the folding process. And these folds, the central polygon of the twist, appeared. So when you see this central polygon centered around a grid triangle in a crease pattern, you can know that the setup isn't to crease each of those lines and then collapse the twist. It's to project the mountain folds in from the corners, make sure that the valley folds are in place and on grid lines, and then squash. So let's take a quick look at the back of the paper, because the crease pattern is going to look different here since the mountain and valley folds have been swapped. So here for twists on the back of the paper, we're going to see that central polygon outlined in valley folds with the mountain folds going around. And to set up this twist, you really do want to flip to where the central polygon is a mountain, and then squash the twist. So that's the open triangle twist. I do want to point out that this open triangle hole is exactly the same as the triangle that we outlined here. They're rotated, so they're not on top of each other right now, but it's exactly the same shape as what we outlined in the beginning. So that's all for this tutorial. go ahead and check out the longer tutorial with the twist situated in a repeating pattern, and check out my Basic Twist Bootcamp or Tessellation Starter Sequence courses if you'd like to dive deeper into how to use this twist in tessellations and read crease patterns of larger pieces. So happy folding, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.